It's a great pleasure. I'll talk about what we do in BIS. I'm actually a committee member of the Health Informatics Sectional Committee, also known as MHT 17. And that is a part of, or it's a corresponding part of our ISO Technical Committee 215. So what we do is basically we look at all the standards that are the draft documents which ISO prepares, and the committee sits on that particular, whatever the draft standards come our way, and we study it, and we then recommend to the Government of India whether we should adopt it. There are basically three votes that we need to, we are a voting member of that particular committee of TC 215. So what we do is either we say yes when we are obligated to implement it in India. We can say no when we are not obligated to vote in India. Adopt in India. And we can also do abstain. That's a very interesting one. If we abstain, then we have the flexibility of adopting or not adopting later on. But it is not advisable to give abstain just for the sake of it. So we do we have about 30 plus members, and we deliberate on the various standards which come our way. And the funny part is that we started in 2007. So it's now nearly about 9 years plus. I mean, we started in December of 2007. And the interest has grown. I mean, previously we used to have just a few standards coming our way per year. We used to have maybe one meeting every year, or maybe once every 15 to 18 months. Now we are having almost like every 3 months to 4 months. The volume has increased, and it is very interesting to see that a lot of more activities going on around the world. And recently, and previously, we were only dealing with electronic medical records or clinical documentation. Now, with more and more medical devices, as you saw, a lot of wearables and other Internet of medical things, healthcare things, nomenclature everywhere, but they basically are all about medical devices which have embedded softwares. So, although the BIS has a medical equipments sectional committee also, which looks at medical equipment, but those which come with the software, that software part has to be dealt with this particular committee. And well, that's just about it. Although the work is very fun, and the standards is not everybody's cup of tea, and you need to really understand the technical, because these documents are quite technical in nature, and one has to be very well aware of what one is considering, because we are doing it for the country, and we have to be very careful. And I'm happy to have take any questions if anybody has, because that's more or less what I have from the part of BIS.
Thank you, Dr. Raja. In fact, for those who don't know about the